Greta Thunberg is known for climate action, but in June 2025, she took her activism further. On June 1st, she boarded a humanitarian ship called Madleen, bound for Gaza, directly challenging Israel's naval blockade. The mission was organized by the Freedom Flotilla Coalition. 12 activists, including Greta, actor Liam Cunningham, and Rima Hassan, sailed with limited aid, baby formula, flour, water kits, to raise awareness. On June 8th, Israeli Navy intercepted the Madleen approximately 120 miles off Gaza. The vessel was escorted to Ashdod port. Israeli officials called it a legitimate enforcement of the naval blockade, while activists say they were, kidnapped at sea. Thunberg and the crew were held in Israeli detention in Ramla and underwent medical checks before deportation. France, Sweden, and others called for their release. Australia and Ireland held supportive protests in cities like Brisbane and Dublin. Israel's defense minister said activists were shown footage of Hamas atrocities from October 7, 2023, but that the flotilla's entry was blocked to ensure security. They described the mission as, a celebrity publicity stunt. The FFC called its aid symbolic, but hundreds of thousands of Palestinians await assistance. Greta described the mission as peaceful and aimed to break the silence on Gaza's humanitarian crisis. Critics argue she ignored the plight of Israeli hostages and amplified Hamas narratives. Israel called her an anti-Semite, while Trump suggested anger management therapy. Supporters praised her for spotlighting civilian suffering in Gaza. This was more than a symbolic journey. It reflected Greta's expanded role as a global activist beyond climate. It also raised legal questions about naval blockades, freedom of speech, and the line between activism and diplomacy. Greta Thunberg's Gaza Flotilla trip sparked global debate. Was it courageous civil disobedience or a political provocation? One thing's clear, it shifted how we see her, and how activism takes shape in conflict zones. Whether you stand with Greta or disagree with her methods, her voice, once focused only on climate, is now heard across human rights debates. Some call it necessary, others call it naive. But no matter your view, the question remains. Should activism stop at borders or break through them? What's your opinion? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share, and subscribe for more real stories.